Hi everyone, welcome to this QGis Basics series where I go through Google and look at the most commonly Googled QGis questions. In this video, I'll be showing you the top asked QGis question, which is how to add a base map. Now, just like every other normal person, whenever I want to find something out in QGis, I Google it. So let's Google it. And I've had a look a bit earlier and I found this forum or Stack Exchange solution. In this video, I'll be showing you two ways of how to add a base map based on the solutions provided from this forum, which I'll post a link to in the description below. So the first way of adding a base map is by using XYZ tile server providers. So a whole bunch of different providers allow you to access their data through, an open source link. So, for example, you can have a Google Satellite or an OpenStreetMap map into your QGis workspace. And it's quite simple, and I'll show you how. First, you just copy the link that you want. I'm going to use Google Satellite because everyone in the world can access it. And the same applies to all of these that have been shown. You might have a more specific government-owned server, and in that case, you'll need to find a link to that one and add it in as required. Let's copy that link, jump into our QGis workspace. We want to go up to Layer, Add XYZ layer, and then hit New. And here we want to give it a name, so add a Google Satellite, aerial imagery. We'll paste in that URL that we copied earlier. Hit OK, hit Add. And there we go. We've got Google Satellite imagery in our QGis workspace, which is handy. And back to the website, there are a whole bunch of different sources, so we can try add OpenStreetMap. So using the same things, so doing the same thing we did earlier, we go Layer, Add Layer, XYZ layer. Let's hit New, give it a name, OpenStreetMap, paste in the URL, hit OK. And then we want to drop down to that one that we just added and hit Add. And now we've got OpenStreetMap aerial or base map in our workspace. The second way of adding a base map to your QGis workspace is by using a third-party plugin. Plugins are really useful because there's probably something that you've thought of that could be made easier and someone else has thought of it and made a plugin for it. So the plugin functionality is really great because you can search for something you need. So for this example, we've got Basemap, and it narrows it down to a whole bunch. You can have a look at the descriptions they give you, but in this instance, I had a quick look at this one that's called Quick Map Services. It's an easy to use list of services and search for finding data sets and base maps. Anyway, sounds useful. I had a quick look. This will end up somewhere in your toolbar, and there are the logos here. If you click on this, it allows you to search and change settings, etc. And it has the OpenStreetMap's Basemap standard as a standard. So if you click that, and you'll have that same OpenStreetMap map that we loaded in earlier. But more interestingly, there's this search functionality. So we can search, for example, Google, and it will search through a whole bunch of data sets, and you'll be able to pull in, for example, Google Maps into your workspace. So just like that, now we have a Google Maps base map, which is great. And you can do similar things like being aerial. Or maybe I should have just done being. No, that works. Being aerial. So there you go. There's two ways to add base maps into your workspace. There are other methods such as using WMS layers, or if you have actual physical JPEGs that you can import in. But these are publicly accessible, really easy to pull in, free to use. So good luck in using them. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment in the comment section below. If this was useful to you, please subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.